Hello, and welcome to Educator.com AP World History. We're going to look in this session at basic geography, world basic geography. Why? Well, because we need to have a common language about place. If I mention the name of a place or an area, that what pops into your brain is the same thing that I'm thinking about. That's important for us to be able to do in a history class. And the AP World History exam is going to use terms that I'm going to tell you today. These terms come from the guide that the AP World History people put out to say these are the things students need to know. So, and they didn't used to have that in the course description. And the reason it got in there was because so many students, they would use a term and students would not understand it and misread it. So this is an attempt to not have that, let that happen to you. You won't be one of those people who gets something wrong just because you didn't understand a particular geographic term. And how we go, sorry. Well, I think maybe a better word would be learn. Now, if you're like me, you learn something or even memorize something, and then a few months later, it's a little harder to remember, okay? And we don't want to ever forget the geographic regions. So, I'm thinking that one of the best ways to do that would be to participate right now so that you get this idea in your head right now, and then come back to it. Now, here's how to come back to it. Don't just review by seeing this video again. In order to learn, you must use your recall. Recall solidifies information in your brain. Review is short-lived. Recall lasts longer. So you will attempt to remember all of this stuff, and what you can't remember, then you do the review, and then you do it again, and you say, can I recall those things? Yes. And then it's going to be solid there. And especially if none other time, review this one. Did I say review? Come back to this one again at the end of the course before the exam, so that for sure you're not going to miss an important question because you had the wrong place. So let's start with a world map. Whoa, what is this? It's a world map, isn't it? Maybe not. You say, what, it's upside down. Is it? Is there a right way to do this and a wrong way to do this? No. There's only a way that helps us. And we've standardized on looking at it this way. Ta-da! That's a much easier way to look at it. So, what roles do physical features play? You know, geography is about physical features. Oceans, rivers, mountains, deserts, grasslands. What roles do those features play in history and how people live? Then there's the other side of it. What role does human nature play? And then we might argue about which one of these better represents human nature. You may already have decided one or the other, or maybe it's a hybrid of both of them. But human nature, acting upon the physical features of the earth and interacting with each other, world history. So this in maps can serve many functions. This one is showing the biomes or the types of land, like deserts. You see deserts, and low-lying grasslands, and so you see something like this and you know that there could be growing. That's a growing area, a place where agriculture is going to be good. Different kinds of biomes, okay? So do we live differently if the land around us, if it's all dry and it's hot all the time? We're going to live differently than if we live in a wet place where it's cool most of the time. So our environment is going to have